Sun in the sky, I speak to you. Light in the sky, I speak to you. What color are you? Sun stands in front of me. Little boy, young teenager, a young man, an old man, I speak to you. What color is your sun? Daughter, I speak to you. Such a little baby you are, the age of 8, the age of 15, the age of 22, the age of 35, the age of 99, I speak to you. What color is your sun? Stranger, I speak to you. So far away you have come from. Thousands and thousands of kilometers you have walked. Your face I do not know. And yet I see your hands and your feet. And yet I see your hair gently falling so gracefully from your head. I ask, what color is your sun? Teachers, I speak to you. You speak of so many suns, you speak of so many ways the light is. The light to the east, the light to the west, the light to the southwest. And I speak to you, what color is your sun? Little animals, I speak to you with 4 feet, that run about and play and run so fast you can. And you wonder about the world that you are, leaving the little nest and going out into the forest, into the desert, and into the valleys too. And I ask you, what color is your sun? Those who are asleep, so asleep you are. Dreamless nights many you have. And even in the dead of sleep, with no light whatsoever, and all is calm, and I ask you, what color is your sun? Little flies, I speak to you that you can fly so fast, with so many eyes you have. And yet how you can hop from branch to branch so quickly. And I wonder how you see this earth. I wonder with such tiny little eyes what you see and the colors that you see, flowers too, day and night too. And I even ask you, what color is your sun? And the planets, I speak to you, so quiet you are. And every now and then the rumble of little earthquakes, and how you speak to the space above. And I even ask you, what color is your sun? And the grandmas that have literally walked for so many miles, and so many from the kitchen to the living room, from the bedroom, to the yards, to the shopping, to the rivers, to all the little beautiful bridges, and all the bridges that you have crossed with so many people, friends and strangers, good friends and lovers too, and mothers and fathers. And I ask you, what color is your sun? And even those that are dead drunk in the middle of the night and still drinking so, can hardly stand, even the bones wiggle about, that cannot even keep you straight. And the brain so soft it has become, even all the drummers in your brain, all those neurons, quietly all drunk each one, shifting to the left and to the right like it's some big ship in a big ocean, and what a storm it is, and how to stand one cannot, for the depth of the ocean is too deep, too much alcohol, and yet I ask you and I speak to you, what color is your sun? And those that dream about, so many dreams you have, Dreams of wishes that have come about, dreams of places that you wish you never would have walked into. And all the scenarios that you find yourself in, trying to untie all the sailor knots that we have all tied ourselves up with. Finding sometimes in the moment of prayer so quietly, and every now and then even crying in your own dreams for all that you have seen, the beauty and all the discord that you have walked through. And to cry at night in your dreams, it shows what a heart you have. And I speak to you, what color is your sun? And those that read from book to book and book to book, so many beautiful passages, so many beautiful words, and how each letter and then the word following each other like a little chain link. And some they read from right to left, and most of us read. We dream and read, we dream and read, taking us into worlds, very beautiful worlds. And I ask you, while you're dreaming away and reading away, flying in some off wonderland, finding some ways of little minuscule, the sciences, and all in your head, millimeter by millimeter, understanding the physics of your world. And I ask you, what color is your sun? And those that break into homes, I speak to you. Slip in through windows and doors, so clever you are. Thinking how clever you are, being that the owners are all asleep, that they will not see you, but they do feel you walk in. And thinking that you got away with it all, and all the little goodies, and so happy you are, and ready to express the world how clever you are in the middle of the night. And I speak to you, what color is your sun? And those that drive the beautiful trains in so many directions throughout this world, taking so many people to work in the early mornings, people in the afternoons, and people even away from work. And there you are, all alone in your little compartment, the bus driver, the train driver, and I wonder what you're thinking about. Not just keeping your eyes on the tracks and on the road ahead, but the beautiful service that you're doing for all the people. And I speak to you, what color is your sun? And those that live under the bridges, those are your ceilings. But yet you are so comfortable with the ceiling above, that beautiful sky. You can hardly wait for the clouds to go away. And every now and then take a peek from underneath the bridge to see a little hope, a little sign, a little food for one's heart. Waiting for a falling star, maybe it's a wish that you wish. Something somehow to turn the page, to somehow bring luck into your life. And you find yourself well adapted to the cold and to the heat of all the seasons that seem to cross and they never stop. And you wonder, maybe one day I will find myself on a bed so warm and cozy, sheets dry and so clean they are. And to smell the freshness of the cotton and that heavy head of yours, no longer on stone, no longer on your own hand, and no longer on your backpack, but a real, genuine pillow, wishing so quietly inside, while the cold breezes underneath the bridge and above, and hearing the cars rumbling, going to and from. And I speak to you under the bridges. What color is your sun? And those that have finished school, walking away from 12, 14 years, some 18, and even some 21 years of schooling. And finally to walk away and to wonder what kind of a world I am going to be. Some walk with smiles, some walk with open eyes, and some are suspicious. Will I be received? Will the doors open up to me? Will I find that perfect job? I wonder, so many young ones walking away from school. And I ask you, what color is your sun? And those that have finished 20 years of good service of work, and those that had to wait until 30 years, some 40, even some 50, and some never could stop working. And one wonders what will happen. Will I take a holiday to the next village that I've always wanted to be? Will it be a new flag, a new country? I wonder how many kilometers away will it take place? Will I have to look at the brochures, to look at the sandy beaches, and how the sun crosses the sky in the sand, and the people going in and out of the beautiful water, so green and turquoise, so refreshing it looks like. And so many of these brochures, they stay held by magnets on refrigerators. They held by little pins and walls. And so many never get their dream met. And so many, they pass away so quietly with the brochure still on the refrigerator door. And yet there's a hope, and yet the wish never dies to find themselves in some sandy beach, all alone, maybe just with another friend, and just walking the beach forever and forever, and passing away. And I speak to you, what color is your sun? And the grandpas that seem to have the love in their heart, their hands are open and not closed, and how they love to touch the grandchildren so, and how they look ahead to caretake for when they leave, that all the grandchildren are taken care of, and all the paperwork done, the signatures are done, and little letters to each one, and saving what monies they can, and to distribute it in such a way that no one is better than the next. And the warmth of your heart, Grandpa, almost in tears you are, to be able to walk so many decades and to give and to see so much life, and to be at peace with your life. And yet I ask you and speak to you, what color is your sun? And little one, about to go into a most beautiful world, a world that literally opens up worlds within worlds that you'll never forget. A great stepping stone it is from the age of 12 to 13, and to become a teenager. My, how long it took to reach that time. And the eyes so big and wondrous, so innocent and so full of adventure. And the Marco Polo, no doubt, is in both eyes. It's in all your toes and your fingers too. It's in every body cell of yours. To be able to one day drive an automobile and maybe fly even a jet. And to jump off with parachutes from a plane so high above. and to play with the gravity so and all the colors that yet you have not seen. And so many books have been read. So many promises have been made. And already looking at the girls and the boys and wondering, oh my, oh my. And I speak to you, what color is your son? And little one, still in the womb of your mother, and language you know, but a language so beautiful it is still very much the language before you were conceived. And put together brick by brick, and there you are, the witness of how brick by brick the biological cells so quickly mounted off on top of each other that you find yourself so small. And here you are, millimeter by millimeter, growing profusely. And you wonder, what a wonderment. What brought me here? I wonder what world I will find myself in. And hearing the heartbeat of your mother, hearing the tears, the laughter, the cries, and hearing just little volumes, and wondering where these little volumes of sounds are coming from. And I wonder what is outside this belly. So protected you are, so quiet you are, and every now and then wanting to kick those little beautiful legs of yours. Here you are, 90 years actually, and to be forced out into your second lifetime, into an environment that is so much bigger than the environment of the mother that you found yourself in. And I speak to you, what color is your son? Sun in the sky, and I ask you, I see the yellow, and sometimes I see the orange. And sometimes there's a little green, sometimes a little blue. So many colors like rainbows. But each of you, a unique color you have. Each one of you, a unique color you have. And it is up to you to find what color of the rainbow lies inside of you. It is for you to ask of yourself. And it may not even be your favorite color, but it is a color that literally guides you so, that brings a serenity like no other color can. And yet that beautiful color, that sun inside of you, some orange, some yellow, some turquoise, some a beautiful red, and so many colors in between. And whatever color that is, it literally shows the kilometers that you have walked, all that you have seen, all that you have touched. The songs that you love can lead you quick. And when someone shoots an arrow into your heart, so painful it is, follow the arrow and maybe the color will show its face. I have walked thousands and thousands and thousands of kilometers. I've seen so many shapes and angles, so many different types of trees and faces and people and colors too. colors of deep brown, some orange, some black, some white, some pale. And yet I still have to look into the mirror on the wall. I ask, what color is the sun that lies in my heart? And so the student of life begins to understand how the words that we can read in such beautiful books, how little tinges of colors start to emerge. And pretty soon we start to connect the dots and the words and the depths of each word and the depths of each letter and the depth of a book. And we begin to literally understand the book of our own life. There it is, breathing quietly, inhaling and exhaling deep in your chest. Your book of life. I wonder what color it is. And mind, beautiful, beautiful mind that will always walk me, that will walk me into caves, into skyscrapers, into little shops, into so many homes. And oh mind, how we go for walks through sunny days and dark winters. And we have seen so much, and so many thoughts you have given me, each one a gift. And yet you have surrendered itself to the beautiful mind that you have into your own heart that was always there. And what color are you, I ask? A heart, a rainbow, and the heart, a beautiful rainbow you are, and the mind, silver. What a beautiful silver you are. So what sun, what color are you? And that is my life. Yo ho ho. Open up your eyes. All these eyes that are on me, all you have to do is reverse it. For the eye that is above you is on you, just as quiet and just as still. It does not criticize you, does not judge you, but but the eye is on you 24 hours a day. You cannot hide encased in that thick skull, a brain, a bone that we hide ourselves in. No cave, no closet can hide you. You will fight it. You will dislike it. You will hate it. But one day, hopefully, you will surrender to it. And then we stop playing hide and seek with ourselves. We stop playing the little games that we have with ourselves. And we find that the mind can start to relax. You are as loved as we love the stars above in the summertime and in the clear winter brisk. You are as loved as we love to see snow-capped mountains and people skiing down mountains and surfers surfing the waves of oceans. You are as loved as the beautiful sunrises and sunsets of our world. Let no one take that away from you. Let no one talk you out of it. You need no more IQ. You need no more definitions. You don't have to walk another kilometer. You don't even have to move your lips. And when you stop fearing yourself, you can really ask yourself, mirror, mirror on the wall, what is the color of my son inside of me? You were conceived and born without doubt and without fear. You were born and conceived, loved. Maybe not by the father, and maybe not by the mother too. But whoever put all this together, brick by brick, whoever put the planet in space, whoever gave us a moon and a sun, who put the waters in our body, and gave us a tongue to speak, gave us the fingers to touch each other, not only to cut wood and bring down trees, not just drive cars, but to be able to pick up your own children higher than you. The soaring ego spreading its wings, flying high enough in the atmosphere where there's no wind in between the earth and what is above. What color are you? For that is what makes a rainbow. That you have to love all the colors and not segregate, not hate, not let yourself be tied in discord and arguments, but never let your eyes know and see all is a color. And that is the beauty of a rainbow. Each person, no matter what they have done or who they are. If you don't give people a chance in your own mind, you don't give yourself a chance. If you don't give people leeway in your own mind and logic and reason and what you call your common sense, you cannot give yourself leeway either. No room to move. We may be confined to a bedroom. We may be confined to a cell. We may be confined to a box. We may be confined to a cattle pen. But in your mind and in your heart, it is much bigger than this universe that we reside in within itself. Biological creatures are the fifth great ocean. Biological creatures are the fifth great ocean, put together by the first great ocean, this earth, and all the planets. And the second great ocean, the sea, the seven seas and all the water streaming down from valleys and mountains too, in the sky above. And the third great ocean is the atmosphere of our planet, so vast and big, so large it is. And the fourth great ocean is the outer space, incomprehensible. One can never touch it, the rim or the walls of it. And all biological creatures have been put together by these 5 great oceans. Your 5 fingers of each hand, the 5 toes of each hand. And here we are, standing water, we are. Lightning too. Storms, yes. And quiet, beautiful spring days and fall days and spring days and summer days and winter days too. The imagination to put the stars in our own head and to sing like the winds. And to be a poet where writing has never come about. And to be a Marco Polo crawling on our bellies, searching for water, the mouth and tongue so dry it is. But one little struggle is a Marco Polo indeed. Who are you? Who are you? Without seeking an answer. Yo ho ho. Yo ho ho. Nayate peace to your mind. Nete peace to your heart. Peace to your life. Let's dance. Very much. Thank you for dancing. Thank you very, very much for dancing with me. Without you, there's no dance. Passion in your hearts, so deep it was. The passion in your hearts drew out the dance more and more and more. And the love in your hearts drew out the dance, so quietly, step by step. Without you, there's no dance. It's really what's in your heart. Just to show you what's in you. Do not let this economy tell you who you are. The fire dance so deep in your heart. We all have to walk away from each other one day. You walk north, I'll walk south. You walk southeast, I'll walk northwest. You walk out of the bubble of this world that has told us who we are and what we are not. Your body's from the earth. That little tiny sun, whatever color it is, that little tiny sun that lies deep down in your chest. A nameless color, no doubt. A very warm color, no doubt. A light, no bullet, no death, no arrow, no hatred can kill it. Eternal it is. You draw that out from your heart and you pull it into your eyes. So you can see what is eternal with your eyes. You draw that out from your heart into every finger and every toe that you have. So you can feel what is temporary, what is permanent. And the color that you are that lies inside of you. A nameless color, no doubt. Because when you walk southeast, and I walk southwest, you will know why.